has not been the typical one because of the pandemic. And so in March of 2020, we decided to go home for a while for the quarantine, and 14 months have passed between then and now. This is my first trip since the pandemic hit. So not only am I happy to be here, but also the experience, although it was a difficult one, to be traveling and to stop, it was heartwarming. It was encouraging that the work of Beauty with a Purpose and Miss World hadn't stopped, even though we couldn't physically be in those countries. So I wasn't disappointed in that sense. I was only a little sad that I wasn't able to be there in person to share those moments with those communities. But on the other side of that, I was able to build, or rebuild or reshape family relationships and spend a lot of time with my mom that I hadn't had the chance to spend. So I think that in everything there is a blessing to be found, and I definitely found mine. What I love about Miss World and Beauty with a Purpose is there is no place that you reach where you can say, okay, the work is finished. So it will always be a work in progress. We try to make sure that whatever change we're creating is active and it's sustainable, and that it's always evolving as per the necessities of that community. So I would say that I'm happy that we have been able to support my community and a lot of other communities across the world, but I'm also excited to see what continues to happen in the future for those projects. I feel at home because this island is very similar to my own island, and the food, the people, the warmth of the people, the love, even the music is so similar. And I realized that one of the biggest differences, if any, is simply the language. But I love that we sound the same in our joy, in our sadness, and I honestly feel when I landed here, I was like, am I in Jamaica? But I have decided to adopt Puerto Rico as a second home. So I've already told my sister, my big sister Stephanie, that I'll just move in and no one will notice. So I've been able to visit El Yunque. And then this is like my favorite to say, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I was able to see Washington Heights, the premiere by Lin-Manuel, and meet him in person here in Puerto Rico. And it was actually his first time seeing the movie on the big screen himself, and he decided that the place that he wanted to do that was here in Puerto Rico, which is home to him. And it was such an incredible experience. I mean, to see the vibrancy of the color and the people and the music. You felt at home in the movie, and I was reduced to tears. Maybe I'm an emotional person sometimes, I guess, but it was just so beautiful what he was able to create, and I'm in awe that I was able to just witness it.